Hello, it's Wednesday, the 31st of August 2022, and it's just gone past 5 p.m. In the evening. So I've been home maybe 20 minutes, I think. I've had a really good day. In fact, I was thinking don't try to overthink, Olivia. Right, I've had a great day. And I felt like divinely protected, just like extra divinely protected today. So I'm very much a believer in angels, and no, I don't mean in a biblical sense, because I believe that we're all energy, just simply because it's scientific fact. And where my spirituality comes into it is when I say angels, I believe in higher vibrations of light and energy and protection. I fully believe that we are all connected, all of us. And I don't mean just like you and me and the next person, but I mean like you and me and the next person and my couch and my cushion and my phone and the floor and the air and it all, because all of us at core are energy. And today I've just felt, like I said, super duper protected. And it's interesting because it's not that everything has just gone smoothly. It's just that I've been able to see it and react correctly, which is awesome. As we know, I get angry, I get mad, and it can get really bad. Just a few nights ago, I literally raged to my phone camera, and then obviously uploaded it to share it with the rest of you, because I'm not the only one who does it. Real life is real life, and most of the reason I hate this traditional fucking social media bullshit is how fake everything is. And it's just dumb. Why are we all so fucking worried about what the next person thinks? I used to be like it. I'm so happy I'm not anymore. But yeah, so I went to class today. Now that I realized when I went to turn my alarm on right last night, and I set it originally for 6 a.m. and I realized that I didn't need to sit up at 6 a.m. That was quite ridiculous. And then I started realizing I do make shit harder on myself. I think we all know that. All of you who have been following along for the last 245 days. That's it. 245 days today in a row that I have been making videos. And while I'm at it, I have 279 subscribers. So thank you all so much. I love you all. I'm so grateful. And thank you. It means the world to me. Getting to talk and share, and that when I'm all by myself alone with boss is awesome. So on the drive home, I will say I got hit with such severe pain, and it was very like pinpointed, like intense, like hot burning stabbing pain, but multiple places. And a good 20 or 30 minutes of my drive home was extremely painful. So sort of without thinking, I mean, I knew I was coming straight home to smoke weed. I think I've smoked more than I originally was going to, but I never really know what I'm gonna smoke until I smoke it, right? Like I was saying, so I went to uni today, and obviously we're aware I had to get an extension. I've literally just read something that was put up on the group chat about honours, because it's just hit me that it's trimester 2 and there's a lot of people doing, say, the 4 full units, and there will be people in this group chat who are actually graduating at the end of this trimester, which now that I've really registered, that is really exciting, right? Not like me. This is my good old 6 year I'll graduate the end of next trimester 2 next year. But I'm happy with that. Anyway, it says in this thing that I just read that if your WAM, so your weighted average mark, which they basically take all of our year 2 and year 3 psych units and then add them all up and then divide them by how many there were, and provided you get 65% and above on the second statistic class, you if your WAM is 40, if your WAM, for example, is 74.99, you're automatically just like you don't qualify to apply. If your obviously WAM is 75 and above, and you've met the minimum mark for the research methods too, then you go into a pool of all the students who are eligible, and then I guess it's however many that they're selecting, it'll be like the top marks. So my point to this, excuse me, I suffer a lot of gas issues. It's not fun. But you know, I suffer a lot of shit because I'm so at that point where I'm just like, blah. The more I suffer, the more I learn, the more I can share and help. And I have to look at it like that these days. So that's where I'm at. Anyway, I'm so flippin' happy that I realized at midway through this breakdown over this assignment that I have an extension on, that I've absolutely no flippin' interest in doing psychology whatsoever. Like, I started watching that God's Favorite Idiot on Netflix last night, and like there was a scene in it and it was just so in my face of like, oh my God, that's literally what I study in philosophy. This is the stuff I care about. This is the stuff I want to do. Like, yeah, like I don't know. I'm enjoying uni more because I'm aware of the fact that I'm not even applying for psychology, and I saw Randy after class. I went to Randy's house and he was like, you realize it's like a month ago? And I was like, yeah, but I'm still in shock that like I didn't say it sooner. Anyway, I went to class because it was the semester for the assignment 2. And I don't know if I've mentioned it or not, but I have a feeling I may have. But the email came through with the data, and up until today, it's just looked like gibberish to me, yeah, because I haven't done any of the stats units. That's my next unit over summer. I recorded the seminar today on my phone because I was just like, I'm gonna have to watch this recording. It was so funny. It was like, oh, in my stone state, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna tell the story about what I think. Like, the teacher, after we went through the stuff on the like slides, I said to her, as I told you, I have no idea what any of this is. I'm like, can you please help me? So she came and sat with me and she went through and showed me the first one and she wrote down all the formulas, and I'm like, okay, cool, I can do this. And then Randy and I looked at it, and just to sort of like make sure I sort of understood the formulas. So I've got my head around that. I feel a lot better about 82 than I am about this first one yet, that I still haven't looked at since Thursday or Friday. Yeah, anyway. So I was able to determine, though, that there are printers in the building that my seminar's in, so I don't have to go to the library, so that's fantastic. So I've got all the paperwork I need for the weekly learning content that I've talked about, that I watched the videos with, that I listened to the textbook. But yeah, like I've just had like a really good day, except for the level of pain I'm in. I realized, like I said, that I was making shit harder for myself because I don't need to get up at 6. So I set the alarm for 7, and I got up and I managed to like actually eat a proper breakfast, which was so good. Like, I have to do that when I go out, that's for sure. Um, I washed my hair yesterday, and I was saying to Randy's mum, I was like, because I have to use like the steroid lotion in my hair on my scalp, because in the long list of bullshit that I've been told I've got and that I live with, psoriasis is one of them, yeah? And I constantly look like I have dandruff, so it's so not fun. And I have to put this lotion shit in my hair, and it makes me look like I haven't washed it, and I have. I plan on coming home and either doing some work on my assignment or walking boss. Though by the time the pain hit it and it got really bad, I was like, that might have to wait till tomorrow, because I'm not about to do anything to make the pain worse. It's pretty fucking steady as it is, even with the weed. And obviously I've taken pain meds throughout the day. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I took pain meds before I left, and I haven't actually taken any more since then. So that might have been the problem, but like I said, it hit me when I was driving to this point, and I smoked weed since then. Which I also have to put into capsules, because I got one little lonesome fucking capsule besides what's in the vape. I really want to make vegan devil sausages for dinner. I went to make it last night. I was like, I don't have enough potatoes, so I thought I would like see if I could pinch one from Randy, and they didn't have any. And then I was like, I don't want to go past the store on the way home. And I've definitely got enough potatoes for mashed potatoes for me to eat for dinner tonight. So I realized that I'm being a bit ridiculous. So I can still make it. And even as I say that, I'm mentally imagining in my mind right now how much work it involves, and how much I don't think I have that energy in me to do it. And I've got group therapy tomorrow, so I'm probably going to get McDonald's on the way home. In all honesty, now that I'm sitting here and I'm talking to all of you, I'm thinking there is a really good chance. He's looking at me funny. He's over there. There's a really good chance that I might make something super fucking simple for dinner, like an egg toasted sandwich or whatever I had last night, or without the other type of vegan sausages. And yeah, I get the feeling it's not going to be a lot, not with the level of pain I'm in, and the fact that I do appear to be having issues with devices today. So, like, could not connect to the Wi-Fi at uni at all this morning. So I had to mobile hotspot my Wi-Fi, like, from my phone to my laptop for my entire class. So pretty good that the mobile phone company I'm on, like, all the data just rolls over. So I've got like 138 gigabytes or something, and that's after I had to hotspot for this morning. Then I went to obviously like print out all that stuff, and I couldn't do it using the hotspot because I had to be connected to the university's Wi-Fi so that it was all connected. And then I had to figure out how to do all of that, because obviously I tried this morning in class and I couldn't figure it out. But I was like, I could feel multiple different things that I know would have frustrated me, and yet because I have felt so divinely higher, like connected to the angels and the higher dimensions and my higher self, I was fine. I acted like a normal person, or how would my therapist say, a emotionally regulated person. So, winning, I'm very happy about that. I do need to update a bunch of stuff, it looks like, on my profile for the support stuff, except I've seen through checking that all the certificates that I emailed them, because there's little updates on it saying you need to do this, you need to do this, and you need to do this, and I've already done them all, and I've seen all the certificates, but I'm guessing because I sent them like way at the beginning of this process, and I only just was like accepted recently, um, 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 that maybe it's been missed. But I tried to resend it again when I was at Randy's house, and then I got a bounce back saying this was undelivered. So before I decided to make, like, the reason I'm making this video as I'm making it is because I was trying to figure out how to, like, forward it again, put the correct email address in, delete the undeliverable crap, and it just wouldn't work. I can't figure it out. And I had the same issue today. I was like trying to download last week's notes from the note taker, and I could see the email exchange because I'd replied to her yesterday about this week's seminar, and I could see that there's like meant to be an attachment on it, and I kept going into it and there's nothing there. So like I said, not sure what the fuck is happening. I had to ask her to resend it. I still haven't figured out how to forward this email, so I'm going to have to like make a new email and attach them all over again, which is all well and fine, and I can do that this don't and in this much pain because it doesn't take too much brain power since I've already written the email and I'll just copy and paste. But my laptop is currently charging, my phone is currently charging. As we know, I'm still waiting on these bloody fast chargers to come, and these shit here, one doesn't work at all already, and the other one goes from cable charging, which is usually like 58 minutes, say, and then you don't even move, you don't touch it, you don't do anything, you put it down, it says 58 minutes, 2 minutes later it says an hour and a half, and then, oh my god, heaven forbid, let's see what it says this fucking time. Yeah, well, currently it's saying 1 hour and 28 minutes, just before it said 2.5 hours. So most of my devices are near dead, or like I said, slowly charging. But I got one little lonesome fucking thing, right? I haven't ordered weed from the chemist in ages. I've completely run out of like daytime weed, a sativa, and I've got a script for it, though I have a feeling it may be a hybrid script, and it's like one of my most favorite bloody strains of weed, but it's $150 for 10 grams, and as it actually stands, I've got quite a bit of weed in my house already, and I really want to get this strand because I need the daytime weed, but I also don't want to spend money on weed when I have weed, when I'm saving for bond and rent for whenever that day comes, yeah? But I'm about to hit 18.5 minutes. My head hurts. My pain levels are dropping, which is good. They're very, very still much there, but they're not as bad as they were, so that's something. I do need to figure out food, and as much as I would like my deviled sausages, I don't have it in me, but that is why I buy simple stuff, and hash browns and eggs and toast is pretty good with me, though I have to get better at cooking eggs. I swear to God, that, like, as we all know, took me a long time to get my head around how I even feel about eating eggs, and I'm very happy that I'm where I'm at, but it's also like I was off them for so long that I never managed to cook the fuckers right, and it's just like, I like sunny side up, like, you know, I like the yolk to be like yolky, solid, like, yeah, anyway, I gotta learn to do them better, but really, if that's the only thing I'm complaining about, that's a pretty good thing. I'm having a good day. As I said last night, when I don't have dickheads annoying me, I actually really enjoy my life. This emotional dysregulation and my BPT rages, I don't enjoy them any more than the next person. So I'm definitely working on them. But like I said to Sue, Randy's mum, I'm like, maybe they're coming up the way they are because there's so many things just coming to the forefront of my mind, um, about who I am and what I do and my behaviors and actions and things like that. And maybe they're coming up because I'm getting better, and they're getting released, and I'm vibing so flipping high, guys. Like, it's awesome. Yes, I'm triggered about certain stuff, and I do not like people trying to spin their shit to try and make me look like I'm crazy or something. Yeah, like, I'm really good at making me look like I'm crazy all by my fucking self. I don't need any help. Yeah, but like, I'm good with where I'm at in life. I spend all of my time thinking about massively big worldwide universal things, and I go in constantly to figure out who I am. Like, there's so many things that I have thoughts and comments and beliefs and opinions on, but at 21 minutes and 10 seconds, I think I should probably wrap this up. Um, I will say one thing, Andrew, I love you. You're amazing. I get home, guys, and I pull into my driveway, and the fucking weeds in my driveway have been driving me insane. All right? Same. Like, because I'm used to just having my gardener come and deal with everything. And, anyway, I came home and they're all whippersniffered, which has automatically made the driveway look amazing. And I had shown Andrew the weed stuff I got, and obviously I immediately messaged him thanking him, and he's already told me what I need to do and when to do it, and it looks a billion times better, and I'm so, so, so fucking grateful. You are awesome. Don't ever forget it. Actually, see, that's what I would call one of those, like, it's the wrong way to say it. Instead of saying don't ever forget it, you'd be like, make sure you remember it. See the difference in those sentences? Mean the same thing, but there's a high vibrating way and a low vibrating way, which again is what I fell asleep thinking about last night. I was like, do I choose the high vibrating way or the low vibrating way? And that was in regards to, do I brush my teeth and take my meds and go to bed, or do I just keep eating chocolate? I've just kept eating chocolate, but at least the thought was there. And I'm going to write that down because I do want to be taking the high vibrating way, giving what I believe in. 23 minutes, guys. I'm going to love yous. I'm going to leave yous. I'm going to talk to yous all tomorrow. Bye.